Georgie was born 11 weeks premature. She suffered a lack of oxygen to the brain, which caused scarring to the brain, which meant that we found out when she was 12 months old that because she wasn't meeting her development milestones, she was diagnosed with spastic diplegic cerebral palsy. And this basically means that because of the scarring on the brain, when the brain sends the messages through to the legs, it hits the scarring and the messages become jumbled up. Those messages go down the nerves dysfunctionally and makes the body go into tight spasm, which obviously affects Georgie's walking. That causes her to walk on tiptoes and have obviously an unstable, unbalanced walking position, so she has to rely on a walking frame and a wheelchair for long journeys. She was fortunately, after a lot of campaigning, able to take up the offer of a commissioning through evaluation trial on the NHS, which was done in February, and the results already, and we're 17 days post-op right now. We can see the results. We almost saw them from day 2, which has resulted in her body being much more looser. They went into the spinal cord and severed some of the nerves that were sending those wrong messages down. Because that's a permanent severed change, it relaxes the body, the messages go elsewhere, and then it brings the heels down, so she's not tiptoe walking, which means more flatter, more balanced, more controlled walking, which then means that she's less reliant on a walking frame and will be less reliant on a wheelchair.